Hello and welcome back to the Bath to Glory here on the Tactically YouTube channel, where we're getting stuck in to both the National League and the FA Cup. A huge match against the in-form side Scunthorpe in the league, managed by one Callum Wilson, and then into a huge FA Cup tie against Nottingham Forest. It's going to be payday. Will it pay off though for us? Let's dive into Football Manager and see if we can get 3 points and cause one of the biggest upsets in FA Cup history. And as you can see in the bottom corner, we are top of the National League by 3 points over Southend and then another 8 points down to Spennymoor. We are well inside the playoff place, and that's a gap of 17 points to Morecambe, who are just outside the playoff points. But Scunthorpe United, well, they are the form team in the league at the moment. I think they've won all 3 of their last matches. They are the team in form. They're managed by former England striker Callum Wilson, who apparently in this universe has retired and headed up to Scunthorpe. Probably not the career path I'd have mapped out for him personally. But Scunthorpe sit in 11th, and they have won their past 6 games, all by 1-goal margins as well, I should say, including one on penalties. That's rather interesting. So we will dive into this match and see if we can get a 3 points and continue our place at the top of the league. This is the team we will be going with. A couple of injuries has meant we have had to rotate things just a little bit. The big one, Avenel, is out for another 5 weeks to 2 months. Stuttle still out for another 2 to 4 weeks, which means Babalola is on the bench. He's unhappy about it as well, but he's on the bench, so he'll have to accept it. Oluwabori wanted more game time, so we've had to play him a little bit more. He'll bring Cavill off for Jeffries, who I rested in the last match, just to save his energy just a little bit. He's still actually a little bit tired, so we'll bring on or start Cavill, and then we'll swap those 2 around. That's the team that we will go with. We've had to put Hanks in his preferred central midfield role, centre-back role. We have been training him to play it to CDM, but we'll have to, with the injury to Avenel, have to push him back to centre-back. Difficult match against Scunthorpe coming up. They are the form team in the National League. Even we've not won our past 6 matches in all competitions. So we're going to have to hope to upset the Fum Guide, even though we are the top team in the division. I am not hugely confident about this match. We're giving the ball away straight from kickoff, which is never great, and this highlight is continuing, although Oluwabori's won it back. Williams and Watts now plays it forward for Odonka to run onto it. He can't get there. It's cleared away again, and we're still going on in this kickoff highlight. Free kick to Bath City. Will take it. It's within striking distance. Cottrell has hit a few this year. Is that another one? No, it's off the crossbar. An open goal, but it's blocked and away for a throw-in. That was a good chance for us to take the lead, and the highlight continues with Woodthorpe back to Cottrell to Cavill. We've hit the bar again. We've hit the bar again twice inside the opening 2 minutes. The highlight continues. Ramsey. And it's saved again. Another corner, but I imagine that will be the end of the highlight. Indeed it is. Well, that was a great start. We should have had half a goal by then. It's disappointing that we're not able to take the lead there, but encouraging signs. And a good start to the match for us. Who have Southend got here? Forest Green Rovers, where are they? Just outside the playoffs. So potentially a chance for a bit of an upset there. We'll see. I'm not hugely confident of that one. I'm imagining they'll get all 3 points. Lawrence Ferdinand, who, after I said, I think in the past episode that he'd done nothing, he'd not had a bad game, he was just there, then proceeded to post one game where he got a 5.9 rating. O'Donkor scored though, and put us 1-0 up. We'll take that. we'll take that. A little bit of a late Christmas present. O'Donkor scoring again. He has really, really been on form for us. I absolutely love O'Donkor. I reckon he'll be with us into League Two. Should we get there? It's not a guaranteed conclusion. But I reckon O'Donkor might make the step up. Oluwabori plays it to Cottrell. Cottrell shoots. It's behind by Dudek. And a chance for us to get something from a corner. No, it's not. End of the highlight. But 20 minutes into this match, we've got a 1-0 lead. Let's give the boys some praise and say well done to them. Let's continue with this positive mentality, though, actually, because a chance for us to, just to take advantage of this positive spell that we're under, because we know in the second half we might not have the run of the game. Here we go, though. Cottrell with the corner, a short one to Oluwabori, who's into the area. Oluwabori plays it to Cavill, who's pretty much got the run of the goal. He's got all of the goal in front of him and scores. And we're 2-0 up against Scunthorpe. I thought this match was going to be a bit of a tricky one, which is why I've come back for this one and not the match after the Nottingham Forest game. I thought we were going to be in a bit of trouble, but apparently not. Cottrell picks it up in our own half, in our own penalty area. It's through to O'Donkor, who's come deep, back to Upson, the centre-back, and played it to Cavill as we look to build something. We've given the ball away, and Ferdinand is forced to make a great save onto the crossbar. That was slacky. That wasn't great. We need to switch on a little bit more than that, I think. That is the end of the highlight. Not great. That little moment was not great. I did see Southend have taken the lead against Forest Green Rovers, so a win here is important. We do have a better goal difference, but a win important to maintain that 3-point advantage. We have still got to play Southend once more this season, which could be a big match as well. Cavill having a great match on an 8.0 rating as this highlight continues. Why does it stop as soon as I say this highlight continues and then it just stops? It looks like Forest Green Rovers have actually equalised. They have indeed. Peter Ambrose, you can be my best friend. There you go. We'll take it. 2 minutes added on. Both of those have been played. That is a free kick. Is that a red card? It's a red card, and this match potentially just got a little bit easier. Nothing from the resulting free kick, and you'd imagine that will be that'll be the first half, surely. No? Okay. Is that... No? Okay, we're carrying on. We are 2 minutes over the allotted time, but so be it. That we've got another free kick. I imagine that'll be the end of the highlight. No? Okay, Cottrell takes it to Ramsey. Ramsey's walking about. Ramsey's still walking about. Ramsey's walking through the defence, and it's a great save by Dudek, and we've got another corner. Surely the half is over. There we go. After 50 minutes played, the half is over. Well done, everyone. Let's keep going. We're not going to rotate the players yet. We have got a full week from this match until the Nottingham Forest game, so we don't need to worry too much about fitness. We don't need to rotate anything or anything like that. We can just carry on as is. Life is blissful at the moment. I think Forest Green Rovers are even ahead now against Southend. After saying that I didn't think they'd get anything from that match, they are now 2-1 ahead. So, well, the National League is ours. We are on course for a points tally over 100 if we carried on this form that we've got until the end of the season. So that's decent in terms of an aim to head for. Oluwabori's shot is pushed behind for a corner, which we won't see, and the highlight ends. I would say our defence is having a bad game, but there's not been a huge amount for them to do, if we're honest. Let's make a couple of changes just for fitness reasons. Let's bring off Woodthorpe for Brooking. We tend to make that change quite a bit at the minute. Cottrell will bring off for Watts, actually, I think we'll bring him on for, and we'll keep it as is there. And Cavill is having a good game, but we'll bring Jeffries on, I think. Yeah, and let's switch them around. There we go. 3 changes made. We've still got 2 substitutions to make a little bit later on. I think we can afford to go attacking and maybe get our goal difference up a little bit more in this match at the end of the day, because that's what we're here for. You know, if we've got this chance to, they're down to 10 men, we get a good goal difference, and that'll be as good as a point. We have got a better goal difference than Southend at the minute, so get the goal difference up. Prep us for later on in the season if it comes down to that and we need it. Albeit we are now struggling to contain Webb, who has gone straight through, so that's not ideal. We should probably stop that from happening. Southend had that game looks like an absolute corker. Is it 3-2 now? I think to Forest Green Road. 3-2 indeed it is. What a game that is. But it's been a fairly simple. Well, it looks like a fairly simple 2-0 win for us. To be honest, doesn't look like a huge amount else is going to happen in this match. We should really have focused our play down one hand side, to be honest. Just looking at that, they've not changed anything about. They've got a whole team. What side is that? That'll be on our left. So we need to focus. Actually, we need to focus play down the right. I can't tell my left and rights on a football pitch. Let's go focus play down the right, and see if we can kind of get behind them that way. At the end of the day, I'm not hugely fussed. We're winning. That's all that matters. We will see this out. 2-0 lead. It would have been nice to get a few more goals, increase the goal difference. Southend have found a late equaliser against Forest Green Rovers, it looks like, but that doesn't matter. We've got a gap of 5 points at the top of the National League, and we've beaten Scunthorpe United. We'll take that. We'll be back for that huge FA Cup tie against Nottingham Forest. Big stadium, hopefully a big amount of fans that we can take money off of. That is the plan. We'll see where that leaves us. Currently, the finances. We have had our youth facilities improved. That is underway. So we are down to £467,000. So we've got I wonder what that'll be come the end of the Nottingham Forest match. I'll see you in a week's time for that match. We're back for that big game against Nottingham Forest in the third round of the FA Cup. Since we were drawn against Nottingham Forest, they've actually gone down. They were 12th in the Premier League. They're actually down to 16th now. I wonder what form. What form are they in? Can we see? They've just drawn 2-2 with Chelsea. They haven't actually won in 2027 or since December 2027. We're in January 2028 now. So they are not in good form. Doesn't mean that I think we're going to get any upset here. It is pretty much our full strength team as well. I realise I didn't actually show it to you, but it is what it is. We have brought in from the team that you just saw. Jeffries comes in, and Jaden White is fully fit once more. So he comes in. It means Oluwabori drops to the bench, as does someone else. Someone else drops to the bench, apparently. The media have given you a lot of credit. Let's go to the dugout. Here we are at the Forest ground. Very scary. I think we are in for a bit of pain here. I forgot. I didn't look at their team properly. They've got a free kick, and they're playing Milenkovic. That'll do, yeah. Fisher, do we know any of these? Are these all Nico Williams? That's a name I remember. Sotil, I don't know that name. They are nearly 1-0 up. It's apparently deflected behind, and they've got a corner. McAtee, Hutchinson, Jota, Igor Jesus plays. Sells plays. Murillo. They've not gone too gentle, have they? Let's fire up our players. They have got a free kick. Nico Williams taking it. It's over. It's over. We're in a bit of bother here. We are. I think we're in a spot of bother. He's got another free kick. It's in another ideal position, and it's scored. That's a stunning free kick. That is a stunning free kick. We are going to change our instruction. We're in trouble here. Let's play for set pieces. Let's discourage shots from distance. Let's work the ball. Let's not work the ball into the box. I'll just take any shot we can get, to be honest, Cottrell has it to Ramsey and back to Cottrell in the centre of midfield. Our three midfielders playing it around. Far too close for me to be happy. Jota Silva's won the ball back, only for Woodthorpe to win it back. What absolute non-league legend. O'Donker is offside. He's hit the crossbar anyway. Oh dear me. We're behind against Nottingham Forest. We've done nothing. It was never about the result. We've got to the third round of the FA Cup. That's a decent run. We'll take the money that comes with it. I think. It's not great, is it? You do wonder if you can get an upset, but as soon as that first goal goes in against you, you worry about where it's going to go. We'll go balanced. We can't afford to be too cautious. I don't think. Oh dear me. We're not going to win this, but at least we've had fun. They've had 8 shots, 5 on target already. It's just any thought that we could do anything in this match. I'll pause that sentence right there. Ramsey has it. Back to Alex Williams. Alex Williams plays it to Ramsey. It's a cross in the area. It's hit the bar again. How has that not gone in? That really should have gone in. Oh, dear me. That's really frustrating. And now the highlights continue. Okay, the highlight doesn't continue. Our wide players are having an absolute shocker. To be fair, they are up against Premier League fullbacks, so that's probably to be expected. Murillo has it. Plays it to Nico Williams, the goal scorer, and McAtee lets the ball roll away because that is half-time. Only 1-0. Only 1-0. The media have given you a lot of credit. Go out there and actually do something. Let's bring White off. He is not having fun out there. He's also got a yellow card. So let's bring Oluwabori on for him to do something. He did all right last time out. So a chance for something to happen. O'Donkor has it, and it's through to Ramsey and Upson. And that's the end of the highlight. We're into the second half though. Just a goal would be nice. I'm not expecting much. They are probably going to just slow this game out and see how they've got that 1-goal lead that they want. They're just gonna, imagine, sit back and just wait for the game to end. We're gonna go positive. Why are we going positive against a Premier League side? I don't particularly know. Nothing's happening. Do we go passing directness a little bit more direct and increase the tempo? I think we do that. Let's bring on Ebo because he hasn't played for ages and might as well give him a run out. We'll bring him on and let's bring, if in doubt, bring on Jamna. I feel like just if in doubt, do that. He seems to come up with clutch moments at big points in games for us. Cole Ramsey has taken a knock, which is not ideal. We'll bring on Watts, I think, for him, which means we have now got none of our first choice midfield 3 playing against a Premier League side, which is not ideal. Dominguez has it, McAtee, Jota Silva shoots, goal. And that is, you would think, the end of our FA Cup journey. Let's say they've got no pressure, because they do have no pressure. Because we're going to be out of the FA Cup. We're going to be out of the FA Cup, but we've at least done something here. We've not embarrassed ourselves. It is only 2-0. Nottingham Forest have played pretty much a full strength side. So at least we've got a bit of comfort. And what could have been O'Donker hitting the crossbar. You just think back to those moments. What could have been if you'd have had a little bit more patience. Actually, O'Donker's having a shocker on a 6.0. He is not having fun out there. Neither are we. It's through to Sotil, who again I've not heard of. Played it back to Hutchinson, Omari Hutchinson. That's just Premier League quality for you. Why did we ever go attacking against Nottingham Forest? If we could avoid a fourth, I'd appreciate that. I think it'd just be nice to kind of just avoid being humiliated, to be honest. And let's do what it's suggesting. Bring on Josh Brooking in place of Woodthorpe. Let's just try and keep it to 3-0. That would be my aim, to be honest. I've not come here expecting to win. We've not come here expecting an upset. I got myself a bit excited looking at their form guide, to be honest, and a couple of our players have not had great games, but again, they are playing against Premier League opposition, so they're going to probably make them look like they're having bad games. That is it. That's the end of our FA Cup journey. The players make their way off the pitch. We're out of the FA Cup journey, but we got that big Premier League tie that we wanted. That was the main thing. We will leave that match with our heads held high and head straight to the finances page is where I will be heading. We only get 3k from that. Why do we only get 3k from that? I'd have liked a bit more from that. But importantly, thanks to the way they split the finances, that's given us an extra 200k, pretty much. Yeah, an extra 150, 200,000 pound from that. That is very nice. We will take that very, very much. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit like and as well subscribe to the channel. It's hugely appreciated. I'm off to continue the festive fun, and I'll see you very soon.